Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and today I want to talk about the Raptors defense in their 130-110 win over the Utah Jazz. The Raptors held the Jazz to just 27.7% from the field in the first half and had 11 steals. They went into the half with a 77-37 lead, which is a franchise record lead for Toronto and a franchise record deficit for Utah. Let's get into it. Here, as Bojan Bogdanovic comes off the screen, he's looking to see what Pascal Siakam does. If Siakam commits to Gobert, then the pass to the corner three is open. And if Pascal doesn't commit to Gobert, then there'll be an opportunity for a pass over the top to Gobert for the dunk. What Bogdanovic is not counting on, however, is that Fred VanVleet is going to pinch down from the top of the arc and pretty much just snatch the ball away from him. Fred's got great hands and great strength, and if you don't protect the ball, he will take it. Here, as Conley rejects the screen, Gasol does a nice job of stepping up to him and then sliding over to Gobert to make sure he can't get the path to the basket. Gobert kicks it out, and Powell puts some pressure on Bogdanovic at the top of the arc, poking the ball away. As Bogdanovic drives, he's met by three bodies, and then Siakam recovers to Royce O'Neal, closes out, and contains him. The ball goes out to Donovan Mitchell, who has to force up a shot as the shot clock runs out. Nice team defense by the Raptors. Here, Norm with a bit of ball pressure up top, and then Fred does a nice job on the dribble handoffs, getting over the screen. And as the ball goes to Royce O'Neal, Siakam gets nice and big so that the pass over the top to Gobert isn't there. By the time Bogdanovic gets it, Gasol has already recovered. Bogdanovic tries to put it on the floor and Norm pokes it away. Good job by the Raptors to shut off the Jazz's main options. Here off the inbound, Pascal sees an opportunity to pressure Mudiay, forces the turnover, they take it the other way, and then in transition, Pascal takes full advantage of Gobert not being back yet, takes Bogdanovic to the hole, gets the bucket. He had 35 in this game. Here, as Bogdanovic comes off the dribble handoff, OG comes down to put a little more pressure on him. Gasol does a nice job with his hand up so Bogdanovic can't throw the pass over the top to Gobert, and by this point, OG has recovered to his man to intercept the pass from Bogdanovic. And then going the other way, Norm turns on the Jets for the easy transition bucket off the turnover. Good job just giving Bojan nothing as he goes to the basket there. Here we get a nice second of ball denial defense from OG. And sometimes that 1 to 2 seconds of really intense D can save your possession because now Donovan Mitchell doesn't touch it on this possession at all. And the less he touches the ball, the better off the Raptors are. OG's been playing amazing defense all season. I think he should make the all-defense team. Watch how Donovan Mitchell goes towards the screen, then crosses over, comes back to the middle. Look how far behind OG is right here. But he moves his feet really well to get back into position, jumps on the pump fake, doesn't foul, challenges the shot. On the rebound, it goes out to Mudiay. Siakam closes out short because Mudiay is only a 29% three-point shooter. He misses, and the Raptors have their stop. Now, as Royce O'Neal drives on Siakam, the defense is going to collapse. But even still, O'Neal doesn't have a passing lane to anyone. He gets a bit overwhelmed, bobbles the ball, and the Raptors take it the other way for the easy layup from Pascal Siakam. Now as Mudiay comes off the screen, Davis comes over to put a little more pressure on him. Mudiay loses control, Serge picks it up, and the Raptors are going the other way. Now the Raptors overreact to the Joe Ingles pass fake. He swings it around, and Hollis-Jefferson does a nice job of getting out and contesting the shot. And these were the type of shots that weren't falling in the first half for the Jazz that would start to go down in their massive third quarter. Here after Rondae gets clipped by the screen, Serge Ibaka does a nice job of containing Bogdanovic until Rondae can get back into position. Now Rondae switches onto Mitchell and does a nice job of staying step for step with him. Mitchell bobbles the ball and Rondae goes for it, gets himself out of position. Serge is there to make the pass difficult, and while he's doing that, Terrence Davis is coming down from the weak side to break it up, and the Raptors go down to the other end and bang a three, and that play never materializes unless everybody is doing exactly what they did. Good work by Terrence Davis on the weak side to save that basket. Here as Ed Davis gets the ball, OG has a heel on the three-point line. But he begins moving into the passing lane. Ed Davis takes it a little bit too casually. OG takes the ball the other way. Jazz have to foul. OG is a master at taking away the passing lane. He had 4 steals in this game. Here's some nice ball pressure from Fred on Conley. Then the ball goes out to Bogdanovic. And as Bogdanovic gets it, Donovan Mitchell decides to cut. This frees up OG to fully go into help mode as Bogdanovic drives. OG gets a beautiful block. Then Rondé's there for another block. Raptors can't control it. Goes out to Conley. Fred has to take the foul. But that's great interior defense from the Raptors. Now the Jazz trying to play through their big man at the top of the arc again. Serge gets a hand on it, pokes it away, and OG takes it the other way. And now as Donovan Mitchell attacks in transition, OG does a nice job of staying in front of him, and Serge Ibaka comes over with the help, challenges the shot, and the Raptors secure the board. Now as the ball comes out to Bogdanovic, Rondé is low in his stance, gets a hand on the ball for the beautiful strip. Bogdanovic wants the foul call, but he's not going to get it. Great hands by Rondé. Here Rondé has some great initial on-ball defense on Donovan Mitchell. He has to kick it out, and then as the Jazz work it a little bit, Rondé winds up tripping on the screen. Gasol switches onto Mitchell to contest the shot, and Pascal goes down to box out Rudy Gobert. That's great recognition from Pascal Siakam that Rudy Gobert was going to gobble up that board. And now a nice challenge from Gobert leads to a transition opportunity, but it can be dangerous giving the ball to a big man like Gobert and expecting him to make a play. Here he lacks the awareness of where Rondé is. Rondé just snatches it. On this play, as Ingles comes off the screen, Gasol is sagged way back in the paint. As Ingles attacks, Gasol gives him space until Ingles is committed to the shot, then Gasol pounces, gets the block. Nice work by Marc Gasol. And now another nice play by Gasol as Conley gets into the lane. Gasol stays glued to Gobert's body, but still manages to get a fingertip on the shot. That's nice work from the Raptors big man. On offense, the Raptors often use Marc Gasol as a passer at the top of the arc. One of the nice things about this is that it's easy for him to get back in transition and shut down drives like this one. Now Ingles and Gobert work the two-man game, and as Gobert gets it, Gasol loads up like he's going to really challenge the shot. Gobert anticipates the contact, but Gasol backs off and Gobert misses the shot. Good work by Gasol to make him think about it. Now as Conley gets into the lane, watch how he uses his body to keep Fred on his backside. But Fred doesn't completely reverse his momentum like a lot of point guards do in that situation. He hits the stutter step, then gets back in the play to bother the shot of Conley. Good pursuit by Fred there. Now in transition, Gasol is back and we see him load up again like he's going to challenge a shot. Instead, just gets his hands vertical. Pascal Siakam is there to bother it. It goes out of bounds. Nice work by Gasol to shut down the fast break. After being down 40 at the half, the Jazz came out with something to prove and they dropped a franchise high 49 points in the third quarter. Here, Mitchell splits the D effortlessly, gets in the lane, then kicks it out to Conley, who hits Norm with a nice pass fake and drains a three. And now Serge on the back end is worried about the corner three, but he doesn't know Terrence Davis has Joe Ingles under control so Siakam can get to the corner. He winds up leaving Gobert under the basket all alone and Fred has to foul. And then this is just Dante Exum attacking. Serge gives a nice challenge, but that's hard to stop. And then some pretty good ball pressure at the top here. The ball goes out to Jeff Green. Pascal Siakam jumps for the pump fake. Green gets into the lane, shoots the floater. A Jeff Green floater is not the worst result for your defense, but the Jazz were just draining everything this quarter. However, as the game rolled on, you could see the Raptors start to lock back in. Here's some nice pressure from Davis and Siakam off the top. The Raptors are rotating the way we're used to seeing until the ball gets into Emmanuel Moutier's hands and Terrence Davis stays with him step for step, gets up and blocks the shot. That is such a tough block to get. Off the top here, Fred with some good ball denial as he makes Dante Exum catch it out by half court. Fred winds up getting picked off, but Gasol contains the ball handler and Pascal Siakam gets a hand up on the Jeff Green three. The rebound drops right into Exum's hands, but Gasol is there to challenge on the pass. Exum doesn't let go of it. He gets called for a travel. Now the Raptors turning up the pressure on the perimeter. The Jazz are rushing a little bit as Jeff Green gets into the lane. He throws the pass a little bit off. The Raptors recover and take it the other way for an easy two, and that's more like the Raptors defense we're used to seeing. And as George Niang brings the ball up the court, he's just a little too loose with the handle. OG Anunoby just takes it from him and the Jazz commit the clear path foul. OG, some of the best hands in the biz. Now in garbage time, the Raptors have some nice rotations. First to the corner, then Terrence Davis out to the top. The ball goes inside, but the Jazz can't pass over the length of Chris Boucher and the Raps get a steal. Overall, this was a really solid game from the Raptors. Serge looked a little rusty in his first game back. That's to be expected, and hopefully he can continue to build from here. And the Raptors will look forward to Kyle Lowry rejoining the team after a prolonged absence as well. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors' first half in the comments.